much different year than last year for snowmaking. It was a hard year for all of Sugarloaf. Right from the start, we had a lot of trouble. Little snow, not much water to make snow. It was a hard year. We all worked real hard this year. The groomers, maintenance people, ski patrol, ski school, everybody worked hard this year.
You know, I think the toughest part I had, Lloyd, was having to break up my day and come down here and play racquetball with you. Day after day after day after day.
I was just trying to keep...
It was hard. It was hard. It was a hard year. We were all in the trenches this year.
When are we going to close?
Well, actually, Adrian Brochu and I have been working on that. If we have our way, we're going to have snow year-round this year.
But don't, for Christ's sakes, don't get it into December and January. Whatever you do.
Yeah, make sure that snow's gone by January so we don't have to deal with snow.
I don't figure out why I can't get this top off. I've never taken a top off a champagne bottle with a hot tub with clothes on before.
Let's start now.
Here we go. This is just about what I did last night.
After a long, hard night of making snow, there's only two things I enjoy. A Paps and a good friend.
But, you know, we're saying how serious it is. I guess, you know, maybe a lot of you probably have never seen snowmaking in action. And probably ought to take a minute.
Bad. Most of the snowmakers haven't either.
Good point. Probably what we ought to do here is we probably should show some of the footage of the snowmakers at work. Just for some of you people that never really have gotten to see the snowmakers work, which includes a lot of the people that they work for never get to see the snowmakers work. So let's just roll some of that footage and just give all of you an idea of what it is the snowmakers are doing.
You can see.
Making more basketball teams.
Thank God it's not a baseball team, or John and poor Barbara would never get out of the house.
John Leitner was a new guy this year. They tell me he's got a degree from Dartmouth.
Well, that explains it. No wonder you're paying him minimum wage.
Exactly.
And Swifty, I know you've never forgiven me for this, but I'm sorry for using your bed that night. I really didn't know you were coming home.
But someone had to use it, Swifty. Swifty, you're the only one I know that has rust on his sheets. Winger, oh Winger. He was up on the hill every day this winter making snow. Winger, he tramped around, he had his crampons on, he worked in the snow and the ice, at least he told John he did. And there he was, last week of the season. Winger falls flat on his face in front of Maxwell's at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Breaks his foot after a savage winter of making
Breaks his foot after a savage winter, and now he's on crutches trying to collect workman's comp.
I tried to get you up in them. I told you not to do that unless you were on the hill.
All I can say is he used Jackal as his model for that scam. You know, the other thing we forgot about is, you know, for years we made fun of the smaller people in the snowmaking crew. Oh, Danny
Small?
Barker and...
You call them small?
Well, real small.
Stats.
You know, one of the
If we
things
can be candid, if we can be candid, we're all...
I took a leave aside him once. I cried for a week and a half.
you know, at the end of the year, the snowmakers tend to work into the grooming machines. But last year when you tried that, you had to have...
machines. Couldn't work into the
The
snowmaking.
problem was you had to put Bobby Roderick on top of Danny Barker so they could see over the windshield. But, John, I was impressed. You got Bobby and Danny their own machine this year. A lot of you probably didn't see it because it only worked out at night, but this footage is Danny Barker and Bobby Roderick's very own machine that John got for him this year.
You're gonna see that even these guys are,
A brand new piston Holy for them guys.
they got a lot of strength.
That's right. They pull a lot of weight in the market. And
that's worth mentioning at this time too is the problem that they were having with the ski reports this year. Because we got up to 50, 51, 52 trails, then it seemed like every night the groomers would go up, another trail would show up. 53, 54, 55. It was hard to keep up. It was hard to keep up with the trails. They were making so many new ones every night.
is there any truth to the rumor that Blinky does burn 1 more gallon of diesel fuel now than everybody else?
Blinky!
According to Don Cutler's figures, that's exactly right.
Don Cutler told me this morning that Hazen is now working on a tag-along gas tank, just so Blinky can groom through the night without coming down to refuel.
I think he's got a welder coming with him too, just to weld up all his crap.
I thought
Did you ever have one of those awesome evenings when you took a beautiful girl home, only to wake up the next morning and find she was a real dog? Maybe you got a little too festive the night before, and in the morning you realized you made a big mistake. Murphy beds allow you to get rid of those unwanted problems the moment you get up. Call us at Murphy Beds, and you'll sleep better tonight.